Wow, I gotta say guys, it's been a while since I just sat down and took a break. It just took my time watching anime. This season has had a lot of cool stuff to binge and I just don't know where to start with. So I did what every other guy in my position would and I just completely winged this and left it for luck. I did a draw and the anime that I got was none other than the Yakuza's Fiancé. Now for those who don't know me already and watch my videos all those years, they know that I just hate romance kind of anime. And I prefer to be tortured than to actually watch one, but to my pleasant surprise, for the first time ever, I actually enjoyed it. Something about that show was just different in some way, and I just really can't explain it, but somehow I just felt myself drawn to the show more and more with every episode I jumped into, and just like that, I binged all 10 available episodes for now without even noticing. The characters are all quite unique, likable, and have a lot of layers to their personalities. It was just something about the whole Yakuza theme and the whole story of Ara Miyama and Some had. Ever since the first day she was sent over to Tokyo like a lamb surrounded by wolves, or so we thought.
つまり思った以上に吉野が普通すぎてちょっと飽きちゃったんだよね。1年は退屈しないと思ったんだけど、今もう相手するのめんどくさくてさ。
She had to step up her game and leave the innocent girl she was behind in Osaka. That is, if she wanted to survive for that 1 year in Tokyo. And damn did she step up her game.
ほら、あんたが言ってたやん。私の取り柄は顔と体で、それ売って金にしてこいって。だから、売ってきたったわ、体。
She went full out and transformed in mere seconds from a goody two-shoes kind of girl to a boss lady that ordered everyone around and never showed any weakness. That action itself was what made Miyama fall in love with her head over heels, since apparently he is a masochist and he enjoys being treated that way. Now, I can't go into that much details about the show without spoiling some events obviously. You can consider this my spoiler warning moving on from here. So yeah, I warned you guys, so don't come back crying to me in the comments about spoiling the whole show for you. And with that said and done, let's carry on where we left off, shall we? The show was quite a surprise to me, especially when it came to how high the stakes are and how dependent they are on that alliance between the Some and Miyama groups. Something is clearly being cooked and a lot of internal conflict is about to be unleashed. However, we don't care for all that. What we really are here for is the awkward, unconventional hate-love relationship that these two have. When it comes to Kirishima, well, he is a grade A-class playboy, looks nice, sweet talker, and can easily woo women by his words, until he gets what he wants from them, which mostly involves sleeping with them, but anywho, this man is much more dangerous than others think. And don't be fooled by his smile. When this guy is smiling, he is either thinking of the most painful torture in human existence to put someone through, or he is out for blood and won't rest until he's killed the someone and beat them for hours. So yeah, if this guy smiles, just know that someone is dead. Even though he is still a school student, he is involved enough with the Yakuza to have a lot of influence on them and seems to have a wonderful reach and resourcefulness when it comes to the matters of the underground. But this anime, even though it was about the Yakuza, was more about their internal affairs and their deals, and the love being nurtured between those two whom are too stubborn to admit it. Some acting all dominant and tough was just so much fun to witness as she tries to keep herself together, knowing well that she could be killed at any given moment. But she showed them who was really boss and who held the real reins of matters, especially during the last few episodes during the whole Ozu in the gangs issue. But that was a whole different thing that we will talk about later on in this video. Yoshino, time after time, just showed how strong her resolve was to see this whole thing through and stay for that entire year. One thing after another was thrown her way and she came through every single time. Her strength and determination are admirable, to say the least. Yoshino's evolution is a delicate portrayal of strength and tenderness, as she faces the complexities of love, duty, and identity within the ruthless confines of the Yakuza culture. Her character arc delves into themes of loyalty, sacrifice, and the internal conflict between personal desires and a life defined by power and hierarchy. And to me, personally, that was the best part of the show, seeing her struggle between her duty towards her Yakuza clan and her experiencing her emotions and learning about her more volatile and vulnerable side. It was such a treat, a side she didn't even know she had, and all that was because she got entangled with Kirishima. Kirishima is a paradoxical mix of refinement and brutality. Outwardly, he appears calm, composed, and even gentlemanly. But his true nature is revealed through his ruthless, almost gleeful approach to conflict. He is both terrifyingly capable and disturbingly amused by the violence that comes with his lifestyle. However, his character is not devoid of depth. Beneath his chaotic tendencies lies a genuine devotion to Yoshino Usome, his fiancée, whose resilience and strong will intrigue him. His complex feelings for Yoshino reveal an almost vulnerable side as he navigates his growing affection for her while struggling to reconcile it with his darker instincts. The anime balances its gritty, violent Yakuza themes with moments of dark humor and sizzling chemistry. And Kirishima's unpredictable nature keeps you on edge. While Yoshino's resilience makes her one of the most compelling heroines in recent memory. This was exactly why I loved this show and enjoyed watching it. Every episode was just a mix of jumbled up, unpredictable messes of Yakuza affairs intertwining with the lives of these two soon-to-be lovers. The animation and visuals are just stunning, and the way that the characters are drawn is just mwah. Any girl would almost immediately fall in love with the characters in this anime. And that small but amazing detail to Shoma having a dragon tattoo, while Kirishima has one of the tiger, was just peak storytelling and introduction of those two rivals fighting for the love of Yoshino. Whether you're here for the action, the twisted romance, or just Kirishima's wild antics, Yakuza Fiancé promises to keep you hooked from start to finish. This anime had a mix of everything: dark romance, action, fights, love, and yes, it even had a lot of wholesome scenes in it, believe it or not. One thing that actually caught me off guard about Yoshino though was that she was cool with Kirishima sleeping around with girls all the time. Honestly, I kind of expected someone with her personality to at least be pissed at him or angered somewhat, but I guess that's just how things are in the Yakuza household, huh? Well, I talked a lot about this show and I tried my best not to spoil anything much from the plot of the show. But as for the real question here, are you going to watch this? And honestly, this show surprised me, and since I hated romance shows, I went in with a thought that I would just despise it and waste my time. But honestly, the complete opposite happened in my case. Who knows, you might just like it all the same if you give it a chance as well. As always, thank you for sticking around until the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I had fun making it for you. As always, if you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press on that bell icon and set us all to be notified about all our latest new videos. And also, don't forget to comment down below what you thought or what you think about the anime. And if you're going to watch it, or if you already watched it, and if you did, what did you think of it? Do you agree with me, or do you have your own opinion? But in any case, as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.